बद्धे वितनुते भक्तिं मूर्खमावर्तय श्रुतिं यत्कृपात्वमहं वन्दे श्री मदन गोपालकं प्रभु। जय निताई। How are you all? Hope all of you are well with your bhajan, smaran, your spiritual practice. Our spiritual life is most important for our life. If we are not connected, if we are not practicing our spiritual practices, that means our life is useless. We are wasting time. Only this result we can take with us. Other everything, it will be here in this world. So it's very important. And it's very important, that is why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he started this conversation with Ramananda Raya. It was for us. If it is only for him, he directly his request to Ramananda Roy, arrange our meeting, do something. Again, I'm here to meet Srimati Radharani. I'm waiting for her. Please do something. But he did not do in that way. He thought about us, all Kali Jivas. That is why here he asked about this topic, Sadhya and Sadhana Tattva. And to whom? In one hand, he is a great scholar. He realized the scriptures, so that's why he is a Rashika. He has such ability to explain, and he knows very well the truths of Krishna. It must be, because he is Vishakha Sakhi, who know Krishna better than Vishakha Sakhi. And they know how to manage everything. And with this all, very special mercy of Sri Gaura Sundar, who is conjugal form of Sri Radha Govinda. His mercy, it was added with this all qualities of Ramananda Roy. So he was the most perfect person to open this secret. to everyone. And he started. By the mercy of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he started to describe, to reveal the secret to us. It was not for Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, but all the jivas. This all realization he shared, all the slokas he shared, it is for us, all human beings of Kali Yuga, who are really very fallen. Without this all practice, without this all support of knowledge, no one can go forward. So it's really very important for us. And all those points Ramananda Raya described there, all those points are very, very important. Last day, we listened that Ramananda Raya, that means yesterday Ramananda Raya, the day before yesterday Ramananda Raya, he quotes some slok about Jnana Mishra Bhakti. And Jnana Mishra Bhakti, Prabhu, he just said, yes, Roy, it is good, but external. You know, such kinds of bhakti for spiritual practice is very harmful for the devotees. It is good to get knowledge, the truth, tattva, but it is harmful when one is wasting his time too much for all those dry knowledge. Because without tattva jnana, it is also not okay to develop bhakti. Uttama adhikari, madhyam adhikari, adham adhikari, kanishtha adhikari. Who is uttama adhikari? It is said that who has very pure knowledge about the truths, about this all knowledge, Bhagavat Tattva, Jiva Tattva, about this all truths. Because of those knowledge, Bhagavat Tattva Jnanam, Tat Padartha Jnanam and Tam Padartha Jnanam. By these two, it support his bhakti. That is why he is Uttama Adhikari. Madhyama Adhikari, they are very pure devotees, but they have not good knowledge. They don't have very pure knowledge about the tattvas. As a devotee, they are very good. By the purity, they are very good. But this part of his practice is very weak about knowledge. And who is Kanishtha Adhikari? In their heart, bhakti just open, just manifest bhakti in their heart, and now they have to do so many things. They have to do practice. They are Kanishtha Adhikari. They have no pure knowledge and they have no pure devotion. It's just manifested in their heart. They are Kanishta Adhikari. So about Uttama Adhikari, it is said that they must have this knowledge. Then why Mahaprabhu, he said, Jnana Misra Bhakti is external? Because he said, Roy, sometimes the devotees, they are starting to collect all those knowledge about Tat Padartha Jnanam, about Tat Padartha Jnanam. So, when they will start about this knowledge about Tat Padartha Jnanam, then in the mind, in the heart, the question will appear about Tvam Padartha Jnanam. That means first Bhagavat Tattva, Tat Padartha Jnanam, and second Tvam Padartha Jnanam. That means Jiva Tattva. And in this Tvam Padartha Jnanam, there is also added some another knowledge. What is that? The relation. The relation between Bhakta and Bhagavan, and the duties of Bhakta, what they have to do, how they have to do, and how they can satisfy their Prabhu, Ishta. So, all those jnanas in Tvam Padartha Jnanam. But, Roy, what is happening? When one is starting to collect the knowledge about Tat Padartha Jnanam, then the question will arise. He will very engage with these two, Tat Padartha Jnanam and Tvam Padartha Jnanam, not about that other. What is that? The relation, the duties, not that. Only Jiva Tattva and Bhagavat Tattva. So Roy, by this effort, sometimes their mind will divert to the third. And what is that? The unity. Unity of Bhakta and Bhagavan. Brahma Sajujya. When they will waste their time too much with this jnana, then their heart becomes very dry. And that dry heart will drive them to that direction. Brahma Sajujya. And it is very dangerous. Roy, such kinds of Jnana Anusandhana, searching about knowledge, is very poisonous. Very poisonous. Then they will be very attached with this all. Only knowledge, 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 knowledge. Not so much effort for their practice. They will engage so much with collecting knowledge, to read the scriptures, to search about this all dry knowledge. Then they will forget to chant their Harinam. Then they will ignore everything, all the other practices. All the other practices, then it will be neglected by them because of this knowledge. Because too much affection of knowledge. So that is why when devotees' heart will collect so much jnana, it is poisonous for them. You know, Roy? Only that jnana is enough for everyone to attain the high stage. You know what is that? Krishna, about Krishna, that Krishna is my Prabhu. I have to serve him. He is almighty and I am Jiva, his eternal servant. And I have to serve him in that way. That is my eternal duty. I am not here only to earn so much money. I am not here to be a very powerful person here in this material world. I am not here to be a very beautiful person, to attract the other's mind. I am not here to collect so much knowledge, to be famous as a very scholar one, very wise person. No, not that. Right? It is enough. Only to know the duties, what I have to do. It is enough. To whom I have to serve. This knowledge is enough for devotees. So that is why, when you said Jnana Mishra Bhakti, it came to my mind, oh, it's external. It's very external. Because by Jnana Mishra Bhakti, the devotees can destroy their pure devotion. Roy, if you know more higher some things, anything, please tell me. Please tell me. And it is also Krishna said that if one will follow this Jnana Mishra Bhakti and if they will connect with any costless mercy from the devotees or Vaishnavas, so they can attain that Nirveda stage, and by that Nirveda stage they can attain my Parabhakti, Parama Bhakti. So Roy, so there must be something higher than this. Something higher than this. Because I know by this practice, if the mercy will appear, the sun of mercy will appear in the sky. So that knowledge will drive them to Krishna. That knowledge will give them something very different realization from their practices. If you know something more, please tell me. So the devotees, it is very clear that Parabhakti, that means not the high stage. Krishna mentioned about the high stage, but not the supreme. Supreme. To attain that supreme stage, we have to go more higher. It is the starting towards Parabhakti. Jnana Mishra Bhakti, Krishna wanted to say this, Arjun, Jnana Mishra Bhakti, it's the starting point of my Parabhakti. From here, the sadhaka will start their journey towards Parabhakti, Parama Bhakti. So, if you know more higher anything, please tell me. প্রভু কহে এহ বাহ্য আগে কহবার, রায় কহে জ্ঞান শূন্য ভক্তি সাধ্য সার। জ্ঞান শূন্য bhakti. So that means Rai, Mahaprabhu said. So that means Rai, it was before, bhakti is there, but it was before mixed with jnana, and now bhakti without jnana. That means free from jnana. Yes, Prabhu. What is that? Can you explain me? Is there any example from the scriptures? Yes, Prabhu. And which sloka now I'm going to quote you? That sloka was said by one who is on the top of this all 14 planetary system, and he revealed that secret in front of Bhagavan. You know, Prabhu, once Brahma wanted to examine Bhagavan when he was performing his Vrindavan Leela. It was very sweet pastimes. But heart of Brahma, it was full of Aishwarya. Same thing. What's happened with Parikshit Maharaj? If heart is full of Aishwarya, it will never accept Madhurya. It's completely different for them. So it's happened with Brahma also. Only to see the very beautiful pastimes of Vrindavan, he was confused. Is this boy my Prabhu or not? So he examined. And when he got this knowledge, he was very ashamed about that. That time he felt that, oh, I must apologize to my Prabhu. In one hand he is my father, in the other hand he is my Guru, and he is my Ishta. He is my Prabhu, he is my everything. And just now I got to examine him. It's a big offense. So he just ran to Sri Krishna and he started to praising him, Vandana. Prabhu, when Brahma will start to praise Krishna, when Veda will say something, always it will be very high. And Krishna wanted to open his heart completely. So that's why in between, many times he was stopping Brahma and he was asking. So by this conversation between them, one point came about bhakti. Brahma said to Krishna, oh Prabhu, now I got the point. How one can attain you? How Brahma? It's bhakti. It's only bhakti. So the process, how one can attain me by bhakti, What is that process? Please tell me, Brahma. I want to listen. So Brahma, he start to explain that truths. Jnani prayashamudapasya namanta eva jivanti shammukharitang bhavadiya vartang sthane sthitang srutigatang tanubang manubhirije prayasha jita jita pyoshito istrilokyam. Hey Prabhu, I know only one can attain you only by bhakti. There is no other way. There is no second option. It was my mistake, big mistake, Prabhu, that I tried to attain the most high stage. I wanted to get the most highest result from my sadhana, but my process was wrong. If I'll get this knowledge about bhakti, I'll never follow that process. It was not so little, Prabhu. It was not really very little sadhana. 100 lifetime unbroken following Sadharma Acharanam. With love, with great dedication, unbroken 100 lifetimes. Prabhu, just think, is it really very small or very little? No. If I'll give only little effort with bhakti, then today I'll not pray to you, I'll not praising you in that way. Yes, I'll praise you in another way just next to you, as your servant, very near to you. Prabhu, until now, in my heart there was a big ego. It was very strong, very big ego. Everything false, Prabhu. False ego. It was not real. Because I was thinking that I am the most nearest person of you. Until I watch your Vrindavan pastimes, Vrindavan Leela, it was there in my heart. But when I see these pastimes, when I saw these pastimes of Vrindavan Leela, and I touch, when I was watching from the sky, that time also, I was confused. Why you are doing this? It was a great confusion inside of my heart. Why you are doing this with this all very normal covered boys? You are playing with them. You are eating their uchishta, and you are just acting everyone on the same platform. You equal. It was a big confusion until I was watching your lila from the sky. But when I have seen you, Aishwarya, then I realized little bit, oh no, you are my Prabhu. Before it was confusion that you are not my Prabhu, maybe you are also a normal boy from here, from Braj, but you are blessed by my Prabhu. But when I have seen your Aishwarya, it was clear. It was clear, yes, you are not normal boy, you are my Prabhu. But then also it was big confusion, doubts. Then why you are acting like this? But when I touch Vrindavan Dham, then that mercy from all your very near associates. You know, Prabhu, actually, by their mercy, now I can say something to you. It was not my effort, or I'm not able to say anything to you. I'm not really qualified to do this. But they allow me. Because everyone, I'm not talking about your friends, Prabhu, or your father, mother, or all the other human beings here, Braja. No. First, I got blessings from your near associates who are in nature. Because Vrindavan, always eternal. Sriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha Kalpatarava Druma Bhumish Ganamai Toyam Amritam Katha Ganam Natyam Gamanavapi Vamshi Priyasaki Prabhu. How I can explain the glories of Vrindavan Dham Braja? Bhumish Chintamani Ganamai. When I touch the land of Braja, by that bhumi, by that dust, it's changed everything from my heart. Actually, I got blessings first from Braja Bhumi. Because all the dust here, everyone is Chintamani. And that Chintamani, they change my heart. They destroy all the false ego from my heart. And they send me that power. They send me their mercy, their blessings to feel you, to realize you. You know, Prabhu, when I realized that I am blessed, first I rolled there. I rolled there on the ground in Brajabhumi, cover myself. All over my body, I cover myself by the dust of Braja. You can see me. Kalpataravadruma. Then I look at the trees. Because by that blessings from land, Brajabhumi, they said, okay, if you want to ask anything, you can ask them to the trees. They are Kalpataru. Whatever you will ask to them, They will fulfill your desire. So I ran to that Druma, Kalpataru, embraced them, and I asked, I pray to them, please send me the realization of my Prabhu, Krishna, how you are realizing. Because my realization from before, it was not perfect. I want to realize a real Prabhu, real Krishna. So, then I blessed by them also. Then I ran to the pond because the trees, the Kalpataru, they said, okay, if you want to realize Krishna, if you want to taste Krishna Prema, then you must be immortal by your feelings, by your realization. So go to them. They showed me the pond and they said, all the drops of pleasure is nectar, toyam amritam. I ran to the pond. I drank the water from the pond and it is really nectar. Then Prabhu, after I got all the blessings and mercy from them, then I came to you. Because without Bhakta Kripa, no Bhagavat Kripa. I felt before I came to you, I felt that without Bhakta Kripa, it's impossible to attain Bhagavat Kripa. So Prabhu, now you ask how I got this realization and which realization. Jnane prayashamudapasya namanta eva jivanti sammukharitang bhavadiya vartan sthane sthitang srutigatang tanu bang manobhir je prayasha jita pyoshita strilokhyam. Prabhu, first one has to leave slightest effort for any external activities like jnana, yoga, karma. First, they have to leave all those activities. All the effort for jnana, yoga, karma, then need to take shelter on bhakti. But how, Brahma? How one will take shelter on bhakti? Yes. Then they will go to the devotees. Your devotees. Shat mukharitam bhavadiya vartam. Your devotees always engage to glorify you. And they are really mukharita. Mukharita means just like storytelling? No, not that. In ecstatic mood, the devotees, they love to explain, describe the Leelas, Tattvas about Krishna. They love to do it in a very ecstatic mood. Sometimes they'll cry, sometimes they'll laugh, sometimes they'll smile, sometimes they'll loudly they'll call Krishna, sometimes they'll start to dance. Mukharita. Mukharita means not only just like storytelling, with great affection, with ecstatic mood. You know, Prabhu, your devotees like this. They love to do it and they are always engaged with this. So, after leaving this all effort for jnana, yoga, karma, most slightest effort also they have to leave. Then they will be accepted by that pure devotees. Because the devotees of Krishna, devotees of you, Prabhu, they are very clever, like you. Sometimes they are more clever than you. যে জন শ্রী কৃষ্ণ ভজে সে বড় চতুর. Krishna is clever, but the pure devotees of Krishna, they are more clever than Krishna. That is why they can subdue Krishna. That is why they can control Krishna. That is why Krishna ran behind them. They know how to do it. They know how to invite Krishna. They know how to tie Krishna by love. They are very clever, Prabhu. Sometimes they are more clever than you. So that is why before they will accept, they will judge, they will examine. If is there any aishwarya, some external activity, if it is there, when they will sure about it, yes, there is nothing, then they will accept. Namantaiva jivanti. Okay, Brahma, that is very clear that my devotee will accept one when you will be sure about this, that inside of that person there is no desire, no little, small, slightest effort for jnana, karma and yoga. But you know, bhakti is higher than anything. And for my devotees, bhakti is their wealth. Very high wealth, valuable wealth. So why they'll open that secret about bhakti? Why they'll send bhakti in that heart who is unknown, very new person? Oh, Prabhu. Yes, very good question. Why your devotees will accept one very unknown person, a very new one? Yes, you are right. I said they are very clever. It is not very easy to open their heart. But you know, to open the heart of devotees, to open the heart of Guru, there is also process, very beautiful process. What is that? Bruyu snigdhasya shishyasya guravau gujhamaputa. The disciple, when they are very soft. The disciple, when they are very, very good follower, who has strong, very strong eagerness to do their bhajan, in front of those devotees who has such qualities, soft-hearted, humble, very good follower, without any doubts and confusion. So, to those devotees, your pure devotees, that means Sri Gurudev will open his heart. He will reveal all the secret to those disciples who has this all those qualities. Prabhu, process is there. And how one can make them very satisfied. There is also some process. I said that this namanta eva jivanti. It must be satkritam. Everything, whatever the devotees will say, with open heart, it will be accepted by that person. Will go to your devotee, and then from him something very important to show to your devotee. Then she'll open his heart. How one can knock the door of Sri Gurudev's heart? Why the pure devotees will open their heart? Why Sri Gurudev will open his heart in front of his disciple to reveal all the secret? Prabhu, you know everything because from you all the scriptures are manifested. So, you know everything. No, Brahma. Bhagavan wanted to poke Brahma because before it was inside the heart of Brahma. Oh, he is a very normal, cowherd boy. So that means he is murkha. How? He is doing everything all. So Bhagavan, he just remind this, Brahma, once you thought about me in this way. Bhagavan said, Brahma, you know I'm a cowherd boy, so no knowledge about the scriptures. Never went to Gurukul, that means school. Never opened any scripture. So, I have no knowledge about the scripture. Please explain me the process. How one can knock the door of Sri Guru's heart, devotee's heart. Ramananda Raya is describing. He just takes some rest, some moments. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very eager to listen. He asked, "Oh Roy, how? Very good. Very good point. How one can knock the door of devotee's heart, that she'll open the door of his heart to reveal all the secret. How? Devotees. Ramananda Roy took some rest, some moments, but that moments are, for us it's little bit long. Okay. How long? Until tomorrow 3 p.m. Tomorrow again, Ramananda Roy will start to describe that conversation between Brahma and Bhagavan. The question is how one can knock the door of Sri Guru's heart, the devotee's heart. That very first he will accept and he will open his heart to reveal all the secret about his realization, about the scriptural conclusions, tattva siddhantas. When Ramananda Roy will start to describe this tomorrow 3 p.m. Now the time for question and answer. First I have to say who is online there. Danitai Krishnadashi Uday Bhanu. Okay, Uday Bhanu. So ask some question here. What is that? When sometimes we hear Hari Katha, especially when we hear Vaishnava Charitra, then tears come to the eyes. Try to stop them, but they will come again. And at the same point of time, sometimes we do Harinam, we may be chanting, but our mind is here and there. How to understand both the incidents? Both are, depends on mercy. What you said about Harinam and what you said about Lila Katha, Bhakta Charita Katha, Krishna Katha. So when the tears is coming out, it's known Premasru. And Premasru is very rare. When that Premasru is coming automatically by itself, so that means you are blessed. It is happening by the mercy of that devotees. Which story you are listening? And about Harinam, actually we are not chanting Harinam. Harinam itself manifesting on our tongue. Krishna Namo Gunadi No Bhaved Grajya Mindriyai Shivan Mukhe Hijubhado Shayame Vaspuratada. Whatever we'll do for Krishna, nothing is by us. We are not able to do anything for Krishna by our effort. Because everything is connected. If you want to serve Krishna, so there is two minds working. One is your mind, another is Krishna's mind. You are thinking that I'll serve Krishna. If Krishna will not think at the same time that yes, he has this desire to serve me and I'll accept his service, then we can do anything, any service for Krishna. Same like chanting Mahamantra. We are not able to chant Mahamantra. Mahamantra itself manifested on our tongue. That is why we can. Otherwise, how long time, how much time we can try, we cannot chant. Maybe we'll start by Japamala, but our mind will run in another direction. The finger will stop on the bed. It will not move. When that mercy will come to us from Mahamantra, from Krishna, then we can chant. When that mercy will appear, then that tears, premasru, will come out, will fall down from our eyes. Then we can smile. If it is not here, if the pastimes, the knowledge of his Leela and his Tattva, if it is here, the tears, the smile, it will never come. But when it will come here, then the premasru, it will fall down automatically. Then the mercy will be there. Then you can realize. Then it will go inside your heart. So first you have to take shelter on Mahamantra. First you have to surrender to Krishna, to serve. What Narottam Das Thakur said, Prabhu, I want to serve you, but please send me the abhilasha, the desire. First, we have to surrender that our body is contaminated, so I am not allowed to do this. But by your mercy, by your blessings, make me very pure for your service. We have to surrender in that way, then everything will happen. So Janitai Gurasad, Simo, Yesan, Keshi Saha, Sergey Kumarov, Krishna Priya, Shamaroy, Srutidhara, Pradeep Banik, Rajiv Raj, Dauji, Nitesh Rana, Janitai to everyone, Madhurya Dashi, Sudevi, Sudham Saha, Sudha Bindu Roy, Madana Dashi, Tota Gopinath Das, Manju Devnath, Madhavendra Ghate, Janitai to everyone, Radhe Radhe. Listening to Katha like Bhagavad Gita, Krishna Das you asked question. Listening to Katha like Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam or other Katha, is that under Jnana? No. Which is supporting to develop our bhakti. It is not under Jnana. Because when you are listening Srimad Bhagavad Gita, that means it's connected with Krishna. When you are listening Bhagavat Katha, it is connected with Krishna, direct Leela Katha. So it is not under Jnana. But it is told, hearing purifies us. During hearing Katha, is it okay to do japa? Yes, if it is used to, if you can. Because it's very difficult to continue two jobs in one time, in same time. Listening and doing japa. If you can, you can. But it must be not your Sankalpa Harinama. Do your Sankalpa Harinama very secretly, very carefully, sincerely. And other japa, during katha, during listening katha and chanting Harinam, sometimes it is helping us to focus our mind to the katha. But it depends on your ability. If you can to do two jobs on same time. Yes, it is supporting, sometimes focusing our mind for katha. But if it is diverting our mind from katha, then don't do this. Listening katha sincerely and then chant Mahamantra sincerely, carefully. Raki Roy Janitai, Janitai Malati Priya, Sumit Chakravarti, Janitai Srimati, he is Amit, Jasri Radhe, Dauji, yes, unlock the door of Guru's heart. Yes, you are right, the proper English like this. But first, we have to knock the door. Because that door, it's locked from inside. If you came to my house and I am inside the house, so the lock will be not outside. You cannot unlock from outside. First, you have to knock the door. Then from inside, who is there inside, you will unlock the door. So first we have to knock the door. So it is knocking the door. Then it will be unlocked. Vidya Sundar, okay, Janitai. How to recognize Raganuga Guru? Only heart. Only by heart. That is why, to recognize Raganuga Guru or proper Guru, it is said in Haribhakti Vilas, if you still confusion and doubts inside of your heart, so associate with Guru before your initiation. And Haribhakti Vilas, sometimes it is said, Haribhakti Vilas said, that is good, associate 3 years until you will destroy all your doubts and confusion from your heart. You need to associate with that Acharya to whom you decided to take initiation. So by association from your heart, by his activities, you can recognize if he is from Raganuga or Vaidhi. We are all in Raganuga Bhakti, but how much he is connected with the practice and realization, it will be clear to the devotees by associating with Guru. Ani Chakravarti, Uday Bhanu, Jai Gopala. Okay, now the time is end. So some question also left in there in the list from the previous days. So we'll continue that question and answer also tomorrow, just after our listening conversation, the lecture. So for today, I have to say Jai Nitai. Don't forget that point where we are. Ramananda Roy now taking rest for some moment, and he will start to explain about that process, how one can unlock the door of devotee's heart, pure devotee's heart, and Guru's heart. So tomorrow we'll continue that conversation. Ramananda Roy and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they'll continue their conversation and we'll listen from behind them. We'll listen from behind them. So we'll meet again very soon, tomorrow 3 p.m. Jai Nitai, Hari Bol.